Welcome to the Sussex Football Show with me, Dean Kilford, and powered by your instant replay. Worthing were one of only 3 teams who came into this weekend's Bostik Premier League fixture with a 100% record. Having come from behind in their previous successes, it must have been a novelty when they took the lead in the 25th minute, Callum Keeley turning provider for Aguirre to net his first of the season. Moments later, Harlow were reduced to 10 men when Paul Rogers cynically clattered into David Ajiboye. The game hung in the balance but was eventually sealed late on when Ajiboye added a second and his third of the season after great play from substitute Jazz Rance to seal all 3 points and maintain Worthing's winning start to the season. The FA Cup final may be in May, but the long journey to Wembley has already started. Neither Saltdean United or Erith and Belvedere could find the net in their first encounter, so we were set for a Tuesday night replay at Hill Park. An early contender for goal of the season got the Tigers on their way. Curtis Gaylor had a couple of stunners in the previous week, but he bettered himself with his cracking 35-yard free kick. The tie was then sealed in the second half when Gaylor's free kick was headed home by debutant Marcus Allen. The Tigers' dream of Wembley continues. Shoreham were looking for their first home win of the season as Eastbourne Town visited Middle Road. They took the lead midway through the first half. A superb solo run and finish from Andrew Dolhouse, his 5th of the season. Eastbourne Town were handed away back into the match when Jack Murphy was brought down in the box. Evan Archibald stepped up to level things and score against his former club. Shoreham left it late, but they did claim all 3 points. Kay Bitchard credited with the goal after a hopeful punt into the box. And with that goal, Shoreham moved up to 7th in the table in the early stages of the Southern Combination Football League. Lewes women were ready to get the season started in a positive manner as they hosted Charlton Athletic women in the Continental League Cup. They were given the perfect opportunity to take the lead when Avila Bergin was pushed in the box. Bergin herself stepped up to send the keeper the wrong way. Just 10 minutes later and Lewes were 2 up. A whipped corner found an unmarked Daniel Lane who couldn't miss from 6 yards. Bergin was at it again just a minute before half-time. Rutherford's beautiful ball split the defence and Bergin with a deft finish into the corner. The game settled during the second half, but there was still time for Lewes to add some gloss to the scoreline. This corner caused problems for the Charlton defence and Rebecca Carter was on hand to poke home. Carter wasn't finished and she doubled her tally just 3 minutes later with this cool finish after some strong hold-up play from Owen. I've heard that the Lewes bell broke during this game, but it will need to be fixed pretty quickly if Lewes women continue this fine form throughout the season. The final score at the Dripping Pan, 5-0. Newly promoted Crawley Wasps picked up where they left off last season as they took on Ipswich Town in the FA Women's National League. It took just 7 minutes for the home side to take the lead. Fleischmann on hand to turn the ball into the net after a good save by Tony Ann Wayne. The Ipswich keeper was signed as a striker and was only told she'd be starting in goal at the last minute. And she was caught in no man's land after some hesitant defending, allowed Rabson in to double the lead. Ipswich pulled one back 5 minutes before half-time. Crump with the pick of the day's goals with his exquisite effort into the top corner. But just 3 minutes later, the Wasps had their 2-goal advantage once more. Heather couldn't miss with an unguarded goal. Rabson claimed her second of the afternoon on the hour mark. A called finish put any hope of an Ipswich comeback to bed. Crawley weren't done there though, and just 3 minutes later made it 5-1 when Heather scored with this looping effort from the edge of the box. The victory was every bit as emphatic as the scoreline suggested, as Crawley looked to continue their journey towards the top echelons of women's football.